second one is Smile 2.
Oh, I was gonna ask you.
Fucker.
I started it and I forgot to go back.
We beat you to it. I'm sorry.
You did.
You had
Where the fuck
week's-
do you see it?
You
Everywhere.
had a week's advantage.
I
watch that
don't
movie.
do that. I don't do that.
Well, listen.
I
you
don't
can't
do
be
that.
mad
And
at you
I tried, and it was blurrier than fuck.
And I tried. That's why I know.
It is out on digital. That's all I'm gonna say.
When? Barely today?
Right. Like the rest of us do on this pod.
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying. I'll wait till the streaming services,
Okay, that's fine.
which I
I'm
think
not
is
gonna- I'm not
either
gonna
today
spoil the
now.
movie.
Nah,
I'm not gonna spoil the movie.
don't. I already got spoiled.
I liked it. It was good.
Oh, I loved Smile 2. I think it's better than the first one. She doesn't, which is fine.
Oh, wow.
Totally fine.
Dang.
But I do.
Everybody agrees with you, though.
I'm in.
Yeah,
that
everybody-
camp.
That's not
everybody
true.
agrees.
That is not true.
You haven't seen it. You can't say that.
I'm just saying I don't always agree with him.
No.
Oh, this guy.
Because you started it, right?
I started it. I tried to turn it off because the kids are still awake. I'm like, nah, I don't want them to, kind of
Mhm.
see all this type of shit.
That
crazy.
was a good choice.
Yeah.
That shit is gory as fuck. It's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
And I was expecting
Honestly.
that. I was expecting,
Yeah. That first scene, and it I'm not even gonna spoil that. That first scene is crazy. That first scene is phenomenal.
It's the
Yeah,
best scene
That might
Yeah.
in the
be
movie for me.
because like I have a plan to one of these episodes in December, obviously closer to New Year's. We're gonna go through the 2024 movies, which ones we liked best and things like that. Thinking about the first scenes of movies, that might be the best. And I would put that up with some other movies. That shit was phenomenal. And it got you like, okay, let's do this.
Mhm.
The actress, I forget her name.
Naomi Scott.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal performance. I loved every second of it. Every time she's on screen, and obviously she's the main cast. So she's the main actress, so she's on the screen the most. Phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I was just never bored. That movie was.
She's a great actress.
Yeah, that movie was phenomenal. And that movie plays mind games with you. It plays mind games with you. That's all I'm gonna say on that because I was gonna say something else, but that might be considered a spoiler. But yeah, I loved it.
I also loved it. I did. I really enjoyed it. I liked the first one better, and I am in the minority when I say that because every TikTok I've seen, they say this is better than the first one. This movie's better than the first one, and I did really like it. I just think the first one. I personally like the first one better. So
I still know. I gotta get back on that for sure.
Yeah,
John, that'll be mine and John's next week.
for sure. Yeah.
All right, John, you got anything this week?
Yeah, I saw Smile 2.
Well, then let me jump on that with you, man, because I also
Yeah.
did saw Smile 2 as well.
John can't have nothing.
You
see Smile
I
1?
know. Yeah,
Yeah, he saw Smile 1. What'd you think, John?
duh. It was all right. I guess
It was
it was
all right.
It felt like rushed. It wasn't really like story kind of, I guess, like the first one.
I can
Like
get
it
your
was just
point.
kind of like, oh, here's scary shit. Here's more scary shit. Oh, here's more scary shit. It wasn't really like a story like the other one. We're just trying to figure it out. But I
Yeah,
guess since
I
we
get
already
that.
kind of figured it out.
I was gonna
I-
say, what other story do you need?
Nah, but I
There
wanted them to
wasn't
kind of
much.
reference the first one a little bit and be like, what
Something,
happened to the girl? Or hey, there was, and I don't. Maybe he did do it because I had the TV a little low. People were sleeping and shit. Maybe the guy did do it in the bar in the conversation when she first had with him. Like I forget the guy's name. And maybe I missed it there, but I know he did reference something how there being 5 more people before her or before his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
he
I
talked
don't-
about everybody.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
said
okay.
first it was a patient, then it was a therapist, and he said how he
there was
passed
only
it.
like, because in the first one I swear there was way more occurrences that
That's-
cop went back to. Like there was way more than what the dude at the
Yeah,
bar said.
it was-
He said
Yeah.
there was only like 8
was-
people before her. I swear, like
Well,
8 or
we
9.
saw 3 in the first
But
movie.
the cop said like 20 before her. So I was just like, that.
It was going back
really-
years, right? Like I think
It
to
went
like the
far as
60s,
fuck in
70s.
the first
But
one.
But we know that it went back because in the first movie, they go and they talk to the guy who has beaten it, the only guy that's ever beaten the curse.
Right.
So we
in the
know
jail,
it was
right? He's in
before
jail.
that. Yeah. Did you like the
Uh,
first one or the second one better?
I liked the first one a little
I
bit.
like the first one too.
Just because of that. There wasn't really like, it wasn't telling me shit. It was just showing me shit.
Yeah. It was really
Uh,
more her story.
But it wasn't really much of a story.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why,
It was
like in the first one, she was a fucking like, what do you call that? Like a psychiatrist or whatever.
yeah.
So people thought like she was just going loony with all the shit she was dealing with. Nobody gave a fuck about this pop star. She was just, all right, come on, next. And then she's just going through shit. It wasn't really like a story behind her being a pop star. I don't know if that makes sense.
You wanted her backstory,
Or something. We could have got something.
okay?
We didn't really get much. It's just, all right, here she's buying drugs. Now she's got this shit.
I think
That was it.
the point of the movie is to see how we don't know what was real and what was
Yeah, by the end
what
of
was
it, we
real and
find
what
that
was
out.
fake.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
figured that out by the
Yeah,
end
but
of it.
we don't know what the fuck was real and what was fake. Like we
Those are
know
the movies.
she's an unreliable narrator and she was hallucinating the whole time because we thought her friend was real. Her friend was not real.
Oh, that shit tripped me the fuck out.
So,
that was a
I
crazy
just-
scene. She's all
yeah,
ride
so
or die,
we-
bitch. It ain't even the real friend. I was, oh shit.
No, ride or
That
die
was-
for real.
Yeah, that was a crazy fucking scene.
I
She's
think
getting
that
the call
was
from the friend.
that's
Yeah, that was crazy.
what do you call it?
No, I
That's-
did enjoy
yeah.
that aspect of the movie. Like come to find out that oh shit, like pretty much when she got it to the end of it,
Yeah.
probably most of that shit wasn't even real, wasn't even
Mhm.
happening. When she finally wakes up again to be herself again, she's already on fucking stage. So
Yeah.
I thought that was a pretty cool twist and a pretty good
Yeah, that
reveal.
was-
I did enjoy that aspect of it. I enjoyed some of the scenes in here. I thought they were kind of crazy, kind of creepy. The first one being when she gets to the apartment and she sees the clothes laid out on the floor, leading to the dude that's naked. That she's had
Oh yeah.
that, and well, I'll even talk about that. But yeah, I thought that scene was kind of crazy. That dude just came. I was like, he's about to run at you. Turn the fuck around. And sure enough, here she did that fucking.
But I was
just
like,
running
damn,
at her.
she's been staring at him the whole time. Just
Yeah, yeah.
naked as fuck.
Yeah.
that was a crazy scene. The scene
first
before
scene
that when
was
she's
crazy.
signing stuff and that
Mm.
whole altercation between him, that was kind of crazy. And then the little girl, she's just smiling at her the whole
In the
time.
picture.
She's taking a picture. She's just looking at
She's
her.
just staring
That
at
was-
her like
yeah, that was
creepy.
hilarious. I thought a
First
great
scene
scene in
was
there too
ridiculous.
was the scene with all the people, like all of them. That must have been crazy to film,
The
crazy to act
dancers,
out with
right?
all the people just
Yeah.
performing and shit. I thought that would have been.
Uh,
I would love to see the behind the scenes on this movie. Some of the shots in here were amazing too,
Mhm.
specifically in the car when she's arguing with the dude that passed, and the camera's just going back and forth, back and forth.
Mhm.
I thought that was a pretty cool shot and pretty cool scene. I did enjoy the movie overall, though. I did, especially the opening scene. Justin talked about that last week. That opening scene was amazing too.
that was crazy.
I enjoyed the movie though. I really did. I do like this one over the first one. My only point deduction just being I wish we would have got a little bit more from the first one, like just a little history lesson, I guess, or something like that. So that was it. But overall, this movie was better than the first one, and I did enjoy it. So it was pretty good.
Could have you seen it?
No,
Are you
not
gonna
going
see
to.
it? No.
No.
That the very end when she fucking dies on the stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But did that she just pass it to the whole fucking crowd? That's
yeah.
what I
Right?
thought.
Yeah.
I'm
I was like,
assuming.
now they're
Yeah.
all fucked.
Yeah.
So
And
can this demon or entity, I guess we're saying, can be everywhere?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but then that's what too. Like it doesn't really say what
It
Yeah,
is.
what it
entity
is.
Hey, even the dude was like, if you want to call it demons,
Yeah.
you
It's an
tell me what it
entity.
is, motherfucker. You're the
Well,
movie.
now I feel like with a third one,
We'll get
I
like
feel I
yeah.
feel like they have to because it's happening to. If that's the route that they go, like
Yeah.
that's what it was.
We'll get
It
a little
happened
more
to
information.
everyone. I feel like at that point,
That's
too
gonna
many
be
people are
crazy.
going to be talking about it for them not to like find out more about it.
I feel like it's definitely gonna be like a pandemic type of
Yeah.
movie where all
It's a
these
whole
people have
crowd.
it. There's
Yeah.
gonna be like a
Oh, yeah.
not apocalyptic, but like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
going down. What's happening?
Yeah.
We need to get to the problem.
That's
the
just
bottom.
spreading to a lot of people
Yeah.
now. Like, yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
kind of wild. That
That's pretty. I
that
really
was
That's
like
my
the
first
ending.
thought. I was
Yeah,
like,
that was a great
wow.
ending.
So now they all got it.
Yeah, that was a
The
crazy movie.
beginning and the ending, man. It's
Yeah.
Yeah. That first
Shit.
scene is my favorite scene out of the whole movie because that shit was crazy. The entity's just like right there on fire, and he just like walking. He just like ignores him.
and I was so fucking confused out because when she's back on stage, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that tripped me out. So I was like, damn. So it's just
You
been
know,
fucking
just
with her
that whole
time,
thing
and now
was-
she's here. She doesn't have.
And then when she's with
preparation.
the dude, in the locker, and he leaves, I was like, "Oh fuck, you're fucked." Like he should not have left. But obviously it's not real. But in the moment, I was like, "Man, do not walk out that fucking
Yeah.
bro."
Well,
I was like, what the fuck are
See,
you
Justin
talking
was
about? But
telling me. So the dinner thing when she was up
Yeah.
on the stage, that wasn't even real either.
I don't know.
I feel like that
that's
one
what-
might have been. I feel like that one could have
So-
been.
But
Anyways,
he
No,
said,
it
why
was
would they let her up on stage after that?
after
She
what
had no
happened?
choice because
Like
that was
the
the
dinner
tour already.
thing.
No,
Yeah, what happened before that?
But
Though?
that
'Cause she
was
didn't want to
real.
go on. She didn't want to go on.
Yeah, but
On-
like, why wouldn't that like, why she went to the dinner thing, all that happened, and then she had the tour after. Like, why did they let her do the tour after?
Oh, I
she
get
didn't
what
want
you're
to
saying.
let all the people down. Like the mom was like, if you fuck
Yeah,
this up,
but
we're never
that
gonna.
Like
was
her
like the-
image, her image.
Yeah.
Her,
Yeah.
her throwing that old lady, by the way, off the stage was crazy. That old lady took
That
a
was
dive,
real,
man.
though. That was real,
crazy.
though.
Oh,
because when they
also
were at
the
the bar-
actor, with the you know how she kills the actor in the car accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is Jack Nicholson's son.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
That's why he looks like him.
Yeah.
And I didn't notice, and then I saw
Mhm.
like someone talking about it, and I was like, "Oh, he does look like him.
Yeah,
has
he looks
that-
like him a lot.
He has that same
Yeah.
freaking smile that he has in The Shining."
Yeah, that was crazy. But no, you're right. Her throwing that old lady off the stage. But that's what I was just thinking. Like that whole time, like okay, everything that she's done so far is like she can recover. Like
Yeah.
talking to her manager's crazy, talking to her mom crazy, like everything's fine.
Yeah.
When she did that fucking
I was like,
stage
there's no
shit
turning-
and she was
yeah.
talking about the dead guy, I was like, oh no.
That
Like
shit was
there's
crazy.
yeah, I don't know. You're crazy.
It's like, hey, the
Yeah.
words. There's no more words. What do I do?
She
What
started
the
going
fuck?
off on her own. Yeah, that was
Oh
wild.
yeah.
Yeah, that
You're a
was wild.
fucking loser like me. This and that. And they're like, wow, oh shit.
No, that was a good movie though. I did enjoy
Nah,
it.
it
I
was
did
good.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
I just want to know, John, how did you go spoiling the movie the entire time and then randomly ask me, are you gonna watch the movie?
Well, I thought you watched it, and then you weren't gonna watch it if you haven't seen it already.
No, but y'all were already going in. Like it didn't matter.
Well, then it shouldn't have mattered.
That's crazy.
No, but yeah, if you guys have seen Smile 2, let us know your thoughts on Smile 2 down in the comments below. Anything else, John, did you watch this week?